All right, so we're going to do a little documentary for our family and friends. We're going to be climbing today Mount Kilimanjaro.
Also known as Mount
Ignore
Quandary.
ignore the sign. And Ben and I are going to do a documentary for those who've never climbed a 14er. We're going to teach them how to do it.
Right, because we're so experienced at this, being this is our first one.
This is version 14ers teaching people how to do it. Are you ready?
Bring up.
Are you sure this is the right road? How do you know this is the right path?
I have no idea.
Oh, shit. When you hike a 14er, you have to have hiking boots because you can't wear Crocs. And that's the only other shoes I have.
Or tennis shoes.
Oh, no. To have a really good hiking boot. So get on Amazon and look for Keen. I promise. You're good. You also have to have a hydration pack. Just got this. I don't know how it works. There's this little thing, you take off the cap and you squeeze it and then you can drink. But we'll talk about some problems with this in a bit. Quandary Peak Trail, and Ben swears it's only 3 miles. So I can do 3 miles. Wait, how do we get back down? The whole video, babe, is gonna be me panting, out of breath. Can you guys hear Ben? I don't hear it. Why is your mouth shut?
Breathe through your nose.
Breathe. I just have to tell you that we just passed our first group of people. Babe, we're so badass. Problem. When I hike, I like to stop a lot. You know, like I could explore footprints and identify scat and pick flowers. And him, he's just going ahead. Stop running.
We're living our best life.
This is as good as it gets, babe. On being a mom of 7 alone this week, and I feel like I've misrepresented because I'm not really alone. I have this big kid. This is the adult portion of our documentary. I am using my hydration pack for the first time and I can't get it to work. And Ben says, Ben?
Suck harder.
Suck hard. It's taking a long time to figure this thing out. And Ben says, you're doing it wrong. I made up this great story the other night about how I've been traveling the world for 20 years and I like to hike and I've climbed Kilimanjaro and apparently my blind date bought it and then this was his idea for a second date. So I don't think he believes me now. For those of you who don't know, Ben did a Savage race on Saturday and he has a, what do you call it, babe? Garmin watch that he wears every day of his life. And what does it say, babe? Like
steps, miles, distance.
All that stuff it tracks. I think it tracks when you poop, when you pee. What else, babe? When you sleep? Pace. Yeah. So he lost it on one of the obstacles. And of course, it was in a body of water. And so here we are without the Garmin. Then, how far we've gone, and he doesn't have his Garmin. So he started crying. It was a reminder that he lost it. And how far do you think we've gone, babe? You're a human Garmin.
0.3 of a mile.
Oh, shoot. So I recommended that we stop for our first break because I just feel like it's important to rest and hydrate and snack. And when I suggested this, Ben said, which is judgment. So a bunch of people just passed us. And Ben, you can just see like the discomfort. He does not like to be passed. Everything is a competition. So this is just a little message for people that are dating or looking for the perfect partner. You need to ask on your online dating surveys, are you a morning person? Because if you find someone who's a morning person and you're not, this can happen. Ben, what time did you wake me up this morning?
5:15.
Oh God. So this is a really important tip for when you're climbing Mount Kilimanjaro or any 14er. Is Kilimanjaro a 14er? Yeah. I thought maybe it was higher.
Maybe like a 17.
That's what I was thinking. So bring somebody with you who's really funny, because you're gonna need to be distracted when you can't breathe, when you're in pain, when your legs hurt. So, Ben? Oh God, I'm in trouble.
I was going to tell you this joke about the ceiling, but it was just way over your head, so I decided not to.
Oh God, I'm in such big trouble. Thanks, babe. Ah! All right, another really good tip is you really have to stop frequently, because if you're out of breath all the time and you're miserable, you're probably never going to climb a 14er again. So you want to have a good experience. You want to rest. You want to see the sights. You want to laugh, have a good time, enjoy nature. Imagine if we had our 7 kids with us, what they would be saying by now. What do you think, babe?
It's too long.
How much farther? Let's turn back. I'm hungry. Oh, I go to the bathroom. Is it kind of like having me, babe?
How did you read my mind?
So first of all, he just said to me, oh, by the way, somebody died on this trail.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday, thank you. He said, by the way. And I said, how do you know? And he says, it was on the news. But he doesn't tell me this until, how far are we?
I don't know, maybe a third.
We have to be at least a third of the way in. Seriously.
I forgot.
All right, one more thing. When you go hike your 14er, although it's really nice to be able to hike it with someone you love, that person that you love may have better endurance than you do. And he may get really annoyed or bored with you because you're going so slow and like to stop frequently. And the problem is that we're hiking with, I don't know, is 100 more people on this mountain today? Maybe 50. 100?
I don't know.
And they're all stopping frequently. Like literally they go 10 feet and then they stop for 10 minutes.
It's embarrassing.
Okay? This is how you can look up online. This is a very helpful video, but you can look up other sources online. And this is the best way to climb a 14er. You have to take frequent rests. So this is what I'm dealing with. Give me the look that you've been giving me the whole time. This climb is going to be lecture after lecture to Ben about slowing down, smelling the roses, because he is going too fast.
The step you take, you're getting stronger. Let's do this. All right, you are doing great. Wow.
I'm glad I'm recording this. I'm gonna have to replay that over.
I can't believe you
over again.
Already this far.
That was the first positive reinforcement you've given me. This is what makes it worth it. When you can stop and look at all of this. Gorgeous. This is cool. Go, babe. Run the stairs. Run them. I'll be right there. I'm right behind you. Such a show off. Watch this. Bam. So, hiking a 14er, Kilimanjaro as I like to call it, is a lot like childbirth. You just have to keep going, keep your eye on the prize. It's also a lot like adopting. It's pretty much the same thing.
Why do they call these the Rocky Mountains?
Oh God, Ben.
Maybe we just go slower so we don't have to stop this off.
Ben said that people do this 14er in average, babe, in about 3 hours. And I'm telling him the people that do it in 3 hours are racing up this mountain. They're not enjoying the scenery like we are. So we should be a little bit more realistic, babe. I'm thinking, what, 5?
God help me.
When the Rocky Mountains becomes real. Seriously, a lot of rocks. I would highly recommend that you bring a doula with you on your hike, because you're going to need to hear a lot of encouraging words, and sometimes your husband can't do that. Like, I was just asking Ben, what are the things that you said to me when I was in labor? Say them now. And I got nothing. Really, I just want to tell you how amazing this man is. He is so strong and so brave, and nothing stops him. So inspiring. So I'm so glad to be doing my version 14er with him. So here's the cool thing. I can now see the top, but it really seems far, far away. And we're starting to pass people now who have made it to the top, and we're going the way down. So I have a lot of hope. Hey babe, have I told you lately how much I love you?
Oh, look, we're almost there.
Oh, thanks babe. I think I have a bloody nose, babe. Babe, I think I have a bloody nose. Alright, I just wanted to document this because I finally got Ben to sit down. Ben, is this your first time sitting? Almost halfway there, babe.
Can I stand now?
No. Whoa, look at this beauty. Look at all these people hiking up. There's a lot of people hiking today. I hope the thunderstorms don't come. It's pretty hazy though from all the fires. It's beautiful. Alright babe, do you have any tips about altitude? If someone's going to go on a 14er and they're not from Denver, or they don't usually do this, what do you recommend?
Yeah, coming into Denver for a few days, let your
A few?
blood cells adjust, and then
Yeah, so
come
don't
up
just
after that.
climb the mountain on your first day, people. They give these 14ers like grades, right, babe? Grades. They're called grades, and it's like grade 1, grade 2. It's like difficulty. Grade 3, grade 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Babe, what's the highest grade? I think it's 5, but let's just say it's 12. I think this is a 12, but I passed somebody and they said it was a 1. I think they were lying. Most people who know me well is that I don't like heights. Right, babe? Scared of heights. Yep. So it limits me a lot. So I have no idea why I'm doing this. Look how far down that is. This is not safe. We've met all kinds of people on our hike. And people from really flat places, right, babe? Like all over the U.S. Like people that live in cornfields in the Midwest and Nebraska, Virginia. I don't know where other people live, but they're doing this. We live in the mile-high city, and like Ben said, like you have to adjust to the altitude. We're adjusted. It's still hard. He's mocking me a little bit, saying this documentary is going to be too long. He has no idea that I have an hour deal with PBS. It's gonna be great. He might have officially ditched me. He's pretty far ahead. Hikers on summits are very friendly. Everyone, babe, said good morning to me. I love this place. Babe, say good morning.
good morning.
Babe, I just tripped. You're so patient with me.
I know.
You must be having 7 kids. He's such a patient guy. If anyone ever climbs a peak with her husband and isn't married when they get down, just wondering if that's ever happened. I'm gonna Google that. The jet just went by. I don't know if you can still hear it. And we are totally higher than the jet, weren't we, babe?
We were. It was down there in the valley.
Yeah, still badass. Babe, hurry up. We are so close, but it still seems really far away. Ben was just like, pretty easy from this far out. He's not even out of breath. Made it. At the top. What tips do you have for people now?
Slow and steady.
Is it hard? What was the hardest part?
Make sure your bladder's empty before you start.
Good point. I can't believe I made it. Almighty, it was really tough. Towards the end, I forced Ben to hold my hand. I swear what I'm gonna do. Well, first of all, you know what? We're really only halfway there. We still like go down, but I'm trying not to think about that. I'm enjoying my amped protein bar and took my e-shot and just enjoying the moment. But what I'm thinking about for my next one is who I'm gonna take, because I don't want to hold Ben back, and he needs to go with somebody.
You won't go with me again?
I'll go with you again, but after I train a little bit more.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I want Ben to go with someone who likes endurance. Whoa, hi bird. It goes fast. And I have some qualifications of what I'm looking for a hiking partner that I'm going to share with you. So my qualifications, first of all, I prefer that it be a woman, no kids, and I prefer the person likes to go slow and take frequent breaks. Is not afraid
Frequent
to
long breaks.
Long breaks. Is not afraid to say, hey, let's stop here. It's really beautiful. Or, oh, I noticed that you're out of breath. Or even like in tune with each other, like, hey, I noticed you're out of breath, and just stop. And always looking out for the other person and staying with them. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm also looking for someone who's funny.
Are you ready to go?
I just ignore him. I'm looking for somebody who's funny, maybe a little sarcastic, who laughs at my jokes. These are some of the qualifications. So, oh, and it's someone that's not like hiking 14ers all the time. I don't want any like expert 14er people coming with me. I want people that just like to have a good time and like a little bit of a challenge. So if that's you, text me.
Proud of you, babe.
Thanks. Do you think we'll ever hike a 14er together again?
I do.
Oh, I just asked him, who do you want to hike your next 14er with? And I wanted him, and I thought like he'd be like, oh babe, I'd never do one without you. But he was like, Samuel. Yeah, like father.
Proud of you, babe.
Like father, like son. We made it. All right, let's talk about going down, babe. So this is when we realized we really need the poles, because pretty much you just slide all the way down these rocks. But I'm not laborious in my breathing anymore. This is more enjoyable. I'm enjoying the people and conversations. Ben and I are having we're having deep conversations, aren't we, babe?
Yeah.
I think we had one about chickens. So this is good. Can you see? Long way down. So he finally peed somewhere on the side of the mountain. And look how much more happy he is. Babe, show him how happy you are. Ben just asked me if I was out of battery yet. I think he was hoping that I was done making videos. Ben! So I just want to tell everybody that on the way up, I might have said some really mean things about you.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really enjoying our time together. But I'm really enjoying it now. This is really a lot of fun.
Turn around and look.
That's where we were?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, I think we can stay married. Love you, babe.
Love you. Did I do a pretty good job of pretending that it wasn't bad? That was really hurt. That was really hard.
What? Really?
Did I fool you?
That makes me so excited. Really? Was it hard?
Yes.
Oh, yes! I thought it was easy for you.
I didn't.
You're lying. He's lying.
Remember? Because you get up there and then you have...
You guys, that was really high. So, the tallest you can see, we were higher than that.
You have to go up past that.
Insane. Insane! Babe, you know what they say? On every leg of the journey, there's going to be different pains.
Yep.
Yeah. And right now, it's my toes. How about you?
Yep.
Yep. We're at tree level now. I've never been more happy to see trees.